I've been waiting a long time to say this. Cows win. Cows win. Let's talk about it. Whew. What a football game, man. I want to say this before we even get into the breakdown, and I'm going to really take my time with this one because we have the bye week. I want to make sure that I hit every nugget. I'll be doing film this week. I try to make sure that I keep up the content. I'll be going live. I'll do everything to get you guys quality content. I want to say this before Cowboys fans come in here and they complain and this, that, and the third. The Dallas Cowboys aren't good enough right now to look for style point wins. They just aren't. I really believe that the game that they just played is a character building win. It's a character building win. It's a win to get CeeDee Lamb smiling on Scott Van Pelt's show after the game, which he's doing right now. It's a win to get Dak Prescott's energy right. I've said this for a while. I really want Dallas to call the offense and let Dak Prescott play free. Now, there was a few things that Mike McCarthy did tonight that has everybody scratching their head. And if he loses this game, you're gonna go back to, the debacle before halftime. You're gonna go back to there was one call where he's under center and he's running a play fake on 3rd and 6, and it's like, Mike, you can't call play action on 3rd and 6 from under center. There's no threat to run the ball. It's little things like that. But I think that we must keep in mind before I just get to the all around breakdown of the game that if Jalen Tolbert doesn't have that, if he's not blocked into that punt, and when I first saw it, I was mad, but if he's not blocked into that punt recovery, then this wasn't even a close game. It with all the penalties, with all the mistakes, and you can't beat good football teams like this. So I know that Dallas will go into the bye week, give these guys some time off, and I know they'll go into the bye week and say, hey, we need to play cleaner football. But with all those mistakes, the Cowboys still pretty much had control of the football game. Like, even you guys follow me on Twitter at Fuster King. All I'm saying all game is the Cowboys are clearly better than the Chargers. They're better up front. They're better on defense. And there were just times where the Dallas Cowboys did things penalty wise, special teams wise, even the first return that they had. Those little things do what? Those little things keep a team in the game. They do. Even the penalty before the Micah sack, which was on Micah, those things keep a team in the game. So, recapping the game, I got 3 game balls, and everybody will talk about it. It's late, y'all. Everybody will talk about it as the week goes on, but my 3 game balls go to CeeDee Lamb, go to Dak Prescott, go to Marquise Bell. I thought that those guys were outstanding, and you have an honorable mention in Brandon Cooks. I thought that those guys were outstanding throughout the game, and I thought that those guys kept their cool throughout the game and played Cowboy winning football. I think what has happened is you get a loss, you have a loss versus San Francisco, and in Dallas, nationally, the whole world has now basically turned on you as a football team. And we as fans, as content creators, as people who watch the game, we think that that is just like, turn it back on Dak, go play good football. That's hard to do. Like, they physically beat you up. So to be honest with you, a lot of people expected Dallas to lose this game because of that point alone, that they physically beat you. And the fact that Dallas couldn't run the ball, I think that some of that had to do a lot with that. For whatever reason, Pollard's not hitting the hole the same. And also, I do think that Brandon Staley said, hey, their passing game hasn't been great. I want to make sure that they don't get going on the ground. And so he played soft and he choked the run. There was a lot of times where, on the broadcast, you hear Troy Aikman saying, oh, yeah, Kenneth Murray's making these great plays and this, that, and the third. No, he's run blitzing. He's not read reacting Luke Kuechly, Sean Lee style. He's not doing those things. He's run blitzing. And that's okay. That's how they wanted to choke the run. They wanted to choke the run. But at the end of the day, I think that you overcame even that. Because without running the ball, it was like, hey, Dak, extend plays. Hey, Dak, make throws on the run. Hey, Dak, make a throw to Brandon Cooks falling away. Let's not forget, Michael Gallup dropped a touchdown as well. But make a throw to Brandon Cooks falling away. Like, come on. That was big time football, right? And so I think that gurus are going to come in and say Mike McCarthy called a bad game. Mike McCarthy hasn't been great, but you're 4-2. So still the best thing that you do right now is play defense. That's the best thing that you do right now is you play defense. Continue to play good defense, and this offense will get figured out. I like some of the things that they tried to do in the red zone. I like the play design of Tony Pollard. Dak left that ball outside, and I'm not mad at where Dak threw that football because at the end of the day, in his mind, he was thinking about a pick right there. If he leaves that ball inside, that's an interception. And that's probably not – we can't say that it's an interception for sure, but you have Derwin James on a roof, so you don't want to – ball placement has to be superb right there. And he's probably thinking, hey, we're in field goal range. Brandon Aubrey, by the way, oh, wow, this dude has been flat out amazing. Like, he's Mr. – like, Brandon Aubrey, he just goes out there like long leg boot. Like, he just at the free throw line like Steph Curry. It's amazing. Just like automatic. And so I think that played into Dak's mind. It's like, yo, I really want to hit on this pass. But I think that in his mind, he was like, I just don't want to chance it. And he didn't chance it, and I'm not mad at it because if nothing else, you gave your defense a chance to win the game. Now, let's talk about the defensive side of the ball. A mixed bag for sure. Oh, and before we skip over the defensive side of the ball, Brandon Cooks played an outstanding game. CeeDee Lamb was outstanding. I do believe that the running game will get going. I think they took away your tight ends, and so those are the guys who had to win. I think they did. And I'll confirm that when I watch film, if they took away the tight ends or not. But I really want to talk about Marquise Bell and his role. So I'm just going to be honest. When I'm watching it live, I just don't see it from Damone Clark. His trigger is just so slow to me. But who I do see it from is Marquise freaking Bell. I think he was all over the field. Even the play that they scored on with Eckler, the next play, just the fact that he's in the flats making that tackle, like Marquise Bell played inspired football. And moving forward, listen, I don't know how much tick Rashawn Slater will see, but it may be smart to get him involved and keep Marquise Bell on the field and maybe start limiting some of Damone Clark's reps because I just don't know how fast he's seeing it triggering and getting downhill. Like, you're on the field now to get downhill. With Leighton out, it's on you 33, and I just haven't seen it with him. I thought the corners had a mixed bag. Keenan Allen is Keenan Allen. He did us dirty at times, but then also Bland and Gilmore played great. Gilmore with the late interception. I thought that they played great. I thought this D-line played outstanding. Outside of the goofy penalties, Micah's getting chipped all game. They're running backs at him. They're double teaming him. He's getting chipped all game. I want people to stop watching sacks and start watching football. It's just like how Myles Garrett took Trent Williams to school yesterday. It's not all about sacks. He's getting pressures. He's looping around. He's making Herbert have happy feet. Justin Herbert didn't look comfortable tonight. Like, he just didn't. He didn't play good football. And that's because he felt pressure. If you're going to double Micah, then Dorrance is going to win. If you're going to double Micah, then D-Law is going to win. If you're going to double Micah, then Fowler is going to win. And that's what they were able to do tonight. I think the Cowboys get a very ugly win, and that's okay. You're 4-2 after playing an awful game versus San Francisco and an awful game versus Arizona. You were the better team tonight. Tolbert sold you. And I'm not mad at Tolbert. Actually, I really want to see more Tolbert on offense because Michael Gallup, we'll save that for later. I don't know why he's getting this many targets, and he just really can't separate like he once could. But Tolbert, there was nothing he could do. I think he thought it was touched. But if that play doesn't happen, the game is, you win the game. You run away with the game. So anyway, Cows win. Send this video around. Listen, the fact that Dallas got out of there with a W, that's literally all that I care about. Listen, this video was brought to you guys by the Real Insurance Lady. If you guys are in all of these 7 cities that they have, once you guys check out their website, they just added Florida to their roster. You guys make sure you check out the Real Insurance Lady. They will take care of you. They will hook you up. Man, I need some insurance after today's win. because it was like, oh, what are we doing? We're trying to give him the game. No, we're not trying to give him the game, but we end up with a big win. It's your boy Foots the King as always. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing.